Well, Kevin Durant just had his highest scoring first half since December of 2014, 29 points. And not only that, Shaq, but Ian Clark pulling the old Shaq routine.
It's alive, Ernie, it's alive.
And a 68-43 lead for Golden State, a game that Oklahoma City led by 10, 31-21, when Golden State hit him with a big old hot streak, 22-3, and then increased that as the half went on. It is the American Express halftime report. Ernie Johnson, there's Shaq. There's Kenny and the Chuckster, and the American Express teammates, actually the ex-teammates in this.
Yeah, I was like, what teammates? Where are they at?
Durant with 29, Westbrook with 12 on 3 of 12 shooting. Durant, in fact, outscoring the Thunder himself in the second quarter when Golden State outscored him 37-11, Chuckster.
Well, this game is not a surprise. You know, in fairness to Oklahoma City, they played last night. Tough game against the Clippers.
Beat them, yep.
Beat them up. So they used a lot of energy. But you can also tell that Kevin's ready. His teammates are ready. They want to send a message because the thing that bothers me about this whole scenario, Kevin's is a great player and a great kid. He's made most of the stuff. People not like him by just running his mouth, taking shots at these guys. But the Warriors are
taking shots tonight too.
But the Warriors the Warriors are playing great. Kevin's on fire. Well, like I said, these guys are tired from last night and go to.
Are you serious? 5 games in the season? You're gonna say a back-to-back?
That was a short flight from LA.
You can't say that.
45-minute flight.
They're getting their butt beat. They ain't nothing to do with a back.
No, but I'm saying you factor in the emotion in the game. Like Draymond Green said it. They put up a great quote. He says, "We want to beat these guys for Kevin." So they're playing great, like I say, but it's no big deal. They should have expected that. But Kevin's on a roll right now.
Kenny, all eyes on those two, Durant and Westbrook. What'd you see?
I just remember it, after game 1 when they lost to San Antonio. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. And everybody was all shook up. But today, man, no running from Shaq today, man. This is
he's playing a back-to-back.
Oh, he's out of back-to-back too, right? But the one thing that we see, getting back to what I saw last year was, and Kevin Durant is becoming part of it, it's putting pressure on the defense. So as he has the ball here, instead of holding it and moving it, we have the reverse pick, and now all of a sudden I'm going to put pressure on the defense. So now you freeze it. So now everybody's in the mix because he puts so much pressure on the defense by getting in the lane. Even though the shot now goes up and it's missed, the tip out happens, and then all of a sudden he starts to get warm. And he's warming up right now, and the shot goes down. But what I saw mostly, freeze it, is defensively. You have 3 defenders in here. This is last year's Golden State team. As great as they were offensively, I thought Bogut was missed this year, but Jaja said, hey, he's not missed as much because I'm going to be in here and I'm going to help defensively. And then all of a sudden, we're off to the races again. And again, he's warming up. And now all of a sudden, you get into this Golden State move the basketball on the break. Lastly, again, freeze it, pick and roll. You have Steph Curry. Oh, Steph Curry can't guard Russell Westbrook. He's not going to do a great job. You don't have to do a great job all the time. Stay in front of the guy. Make an extra effort. Get over the screen. Don't quit. Freeze it again. Don't quit on the play, Steph. Don't quit on the play. If you don't quit on the play, he can't make that pass, and then all of a sudden you're back off to the races. And Shaq, like I said, he's warming up. He's warming up again. So I think overall, the ability is what we're seeing is last year's Golden State team is here tonight. Well, that 73-win team is here tonight.
Well, first of all, I don't agree with that. They're not as good defensively.
You didn't see those defensive plays that they made in the first half?
That's just.
I said here tonight. I didn't say.
Okay, but they're not as good. They're not as good defensively, and their bench is not as good as last year. They're gonna win a lot of games because they're great offensively, but when they play against the Clippers and the Spurs,
I disagree with you on the
Well,
bench.
we can disagree.
You know why? Because Klay Thompson or Steph or Durant will be part of the second unit now, where that second unit will have one of those 3 guys where
but only one of those
second guys.
Only one of those guys is a defender, and that's Klay.
No, but I'm saying offensively, they are just
too early
good.
for this conversation. 5 games in the season.
Okay.
Relax.
So what you got on KD?
Okay. But when I watch this game, I think of NBA jams, Ernie. You know, Kenny already alluded to it. He's heating up. But Kenny, what is he right now?
He's on fire.
Right now, they should know playing with this guy Iggy is you can't keep your eye off.
He's
right
on
here.
fire.
You know, Chuck's been saying for years he needs to work on his post game right here. Barbecue, San Francisco, filet chicken.
He's on fire.
He's on fire right now, Ernie. You know this game was a game of a lot of emotion. One of them was going to come out and have a big game, and it's Mr. Durant right now.
He's on fire.
Every time he shoots the ball, Ernie, you might as well say it.
He's on fire.
We need Ben to inside with all those circles and stuff to make that ball turn into a fireball.
He's on fire.
NBA Jams. He had 29 in the first week.
NBA Jam. 2K, baby. It's 2K now. 2K.
You know what, Ernie?
Yeah, what?
Before I retire, I'm going to set myself on
You
fire.
threatened that the first year you were here.
You don't have to wait to retire.
Atlanta Fire Department, come to the show, set me on fire. I'll do it.
The first year you said, go ahead and tase me, set me on fire.
Do it.
We don't want to do that, too.
Yeah, do it.
Depending on who you ask, Ernie, on the Sopranos. Depending on who you ask.
Welcome to the American Express Halftime Report. American Express, the official credit card of the NBA.